It is the Long Island International Film Expo. My name is Steve Strangio, talking to the filmmakers. They introduce themselves. Oh, I do not do it. They do it. So tell us more about yourself and your project.
Hey man, my name is Rafeh Mahmud, and I wrote and directed the film When Life Gives You Lemons.
Okay.
It's about a little girl who uses clever market manipulation and capitalism to take a very shitty lemonade stand to terrifyingly amazing heights.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. What drew you to like that type of story? Do you have like something you need to say about corporate America?
I think that's exactly what it is.
There it is, right there. All right, well, thanks for watching. Tell us more.
No, but I think just about the world, and I think about our future generations, and like how we talk about the value of a dollar a lot, and it's like, what are we really giving our children to value? And I'm scared that it is not necessarily the things that we want them to, like childhood. So sort of like Charles Kane in this way.
Yeah. Charles Foster Kane, in case you don't know.
We're sort of scared that like our future children will never have a childhood. Like they're so obsessed with self-image, over interactions in this way.
Yeah. Have you ever had that experience of like going to the lemonade stand and seeing why they're doing what they're doing?
Absolutely.
And what draws you to like? What do you think? I mean, I remember as a kid, it was like I want to make a little extra money. I just happen to have some lemonade mix around the house.
For sure.
But I grew up in like in the 70s and 80s, so it's an entirely different time. So
no, but it's exactly the same thing, And I think about we think about school buses that obviously haven't changed and classrooms that haven't changed in about 100 years, and like sort of the idea is that like we're still like pursuing these small things like lemonade stands, right? Which is a great thing for our kids to learn. But it sort of becomes like when corporate America and greed sort of take over your ideals, then it's sort of like, sorry, excuse my French, was like, fuck my friends and fuck all my childhood. I now make money.
Right.
And if and the film, what it tries to do at the end, is like this 12-year-old girl that rises up corporate America and has a 9 to 5.
Right.
And it's like, is that a good thing for our children?
Is it a good thing? That's the whole thing. I mean, like, it's the whole challenge of, do I stay as an artistic individual, or do I let the corporations just kind of crush my dreams? I mean, where do you see yourself? I mean, like, if let's say you open the lemonade stand, where do you see yourself moving forward?
Well, that's really funny because we only make very anti-capitalist and socialist movies.
Yeah, okay.
So the first movie we made was about how American governments are the biggest terrorists,
right.
Not you and I.
Right.
It's a comedy. And the next film we're making, it's a feature called Curse of the Starving Class, and it's about how just like, we are all stuck in our own class, and there's no like you can't really like wealth is not something you can create, right?
Right.
So the question is like if we're all playing in our own same fields, but then we are only arguing against each other, while we have like the big six film industry. Sorry, the 5 now because Disney bought Fox.
That's a whole thing, yeah.
So it's a big question. It's about a question about like how we see ourselves, and I feel like movies like Avengers and all this is not portraying real life at all.
Gotcha. Well, maybe perhaps those types of film can provide an escape, but it can also provide a social commentary. And, is that what drew you to this type of theme?
100%. And I also do think like movies like Avengers, even Mission Impossible, like they do have a very subtle
like a release valve type of
influence,
thing.
But like it's very like pro-America, pro-government, anti like very establishment.
Right.
And I think like the longer and longer we keep looking at these films as like that's just a kids movie, or that's just something that like movies have. It's like no, that's like built into our social conscious.
Right.
That we now think about it as if like how Americans are always the good guys and everyone else against them is not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Kind of like whoever controls the power controls the story.
Correct. Right. And that's sort of where we are with the strike and all this right now as well. Right? So it's just a funny time we live in.
Now your experience at the Expo, how's it been? Meeting
It's
people.
been absolutely great. It's so nice to meet so many filmmakers, that have so many dreams. And it's really nice. And we're nominated for 2 awards, which is great.
Fantastic.
So it's really nice to be here.
Congratulations. Well, once again, your name of your project.
My name is Rafeh Mahmud, and the project is When Life Gives You Lemons.
Fantastic. And I'm Steve Strangio, Long Island International Film Expo. We're going to go fight the power.
Yeah.
So,